Hello. Can you guys hear me? How you guys doing today? We gotta wait for this to finish downloading before we go play. I should have done this before. I uploaded my video and I was like, oh yeah, this came out. I should probably stream this. I've already been getting a lot of requests to review it. Good evening, Salak. Thank you. Good evening to you as well. Here, let me turn myself up. Or move this mic closer. You ready for one last ride? Yeah. No, I'm hyped. I really like jumping into the booster course waves. Even when I complain about them, like they're always fun to play. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. Just uploaded earlier. How are you doing today? Aw, shit. Hold on, I think I need to back up my save. I recently wiped my Switch. Oh god, how long is this gonna take? The Wi-Fi on the Switch is so slow. Okay, 1 minute, that's not so bad. I heard Mario's in this game? What? If that's true, then this is already the best wave. If you could add one more character between Rob and Nabbit, which would it be? Nabbit, personally. I will say, all the character selections, all the choices they made, they're all good. And, I haven't seen the roster, what it looks like visually yet, but there's so many characters in this game now. Holy crap, I can collect platinum points. Oh, I should probably be recording this for the video. In the event I make one. Alright, everything's looking good. Let's go! Here, let me turn myself up slightly more. Oh, what is this? Oh! You just listen to the music. That's a nice touch. Oh, you listen to the variations? Is that what this is? Or, oh no, just, oh, it's a shuffle at the bottom. Can you listen to the variations? Which course's variations? Koopa Cave does. Oh, it does? Oh, you can. Oh, that's nice. That's a fun feature. Oh, you even listen to the battle mode tracks. Cool. There's a lot of content in this game, though. Alright, let's go. Excuse me, do I not have this downloaded? They should be... I thought that's what I was downloading. Oh god, hold up. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I literally thought that's what I was downloading. Oh gosh. What was I what was taking so long to download then? Okay, where is it? It's under expansion pack, right? Oh gosh, I thought I could have sworn that's what I was downloading. I was downloading shit for like, I don't even know, it was at least like 15 minutes. Was the update just that big? Why is the eShop so laggy? Dude, that's just like, I don't know if it's because my Switch is old. I have like a launch day Switch. But the Switch, it's just slow. I don't know if like the newer models are better. But that's how it's always been. Okay, I think we're good. It didn't take so long. Are we good now? Do I have to reset the game? Okay, let's try resetting the game. I don't know, Switch is always really laggy for me, pretty much always. Yeah. Nintendo eShops, that's like... it's basically a feature at this point to be laggy. Even the Wii eShop was pretty laggy. Alright, now let's play. There we go. Damn, look, that's a big character roster. I would say the only characters I would have liked to see would have been Nabbit, and then the 2D Mario characters in Tour. In Mario Kart Tour, there's like 2D Mario and then 2D Donkey Kong Jr. from like the Super Nintendo. Those are really cool. But other than that, this is a great character roster. Let's start with Diddy. Actually, let's start with Funky. He has a surfboard and everything. That's fine. We're gonna start 150, and then we're gonna do every other track on 200 later. This game needs like a super hard CPU mode or something. The hard CPUs are just not hard enough, in my opinion. Alright. So turn off the blooper, and we're all good to go. Alright, guys. Last wave. Let's check it out. Nabbit and King Bomb are all you really miss here. Oh yeah, King Bomb, that would be cool. You know, he is in Tour, huh? I forgot he was in Tour. Can I be the godfather of your children? I would not be a good godfather. You probably would not want me to take that role. I turned Blooper and Goldshroom. Oh yeah, I never turn Goldshroom off because I'm usually not in positions to get a Goldshroom. But I would agree the Goldshroom is not very good. It's been a hot minute since I played this. The last time I played Mario Kart 8 was when I reviewed Wave 5. Nobody ever wants to play Mario Kart with me in my household. The household game is Pikmin for me. Me and my roommates play that one all the time. The problem with Mario Kart is that I'm not even like that good. If I like play it online, I get my ass handed to me. But like I'm good enough to be better than my roommates. And so when we play, I just get first every time, and it's like not fun for them. So we never play in my household. But yeah, whenever I played online, I remember there was a Twitch stream I did where I was playing with my viewers, and they just creamed me. Some of you guys are really good. Thoughts on the visuals? It's like about the same as the other ones. I don't know. So the thing about the tour tracks is that the art direction is fantastic, and I think it's fantastic here too. It's just the same kind of issues of like, I wish there was more texture detail. That water looks good. I also wonder if because I was thinking about this the other day, if maybe like like all the tracks from Tour are kind of lower poly and like lower texture detail because they have the 3 lap variations, so more has to be rendered at once. I don't know if that's actually what's going on. It could just be they didn't want to put in the additional work to make the Tour tracks look like Mario Kart 8 tracks. That was a fun track though. This is a good track. The thing about these booster course passes is that I'm like sort of familiar with Tour. So all these other courses, like whenever they bring back something from like Super Nintendo or Game Boy Advance, like I've played all of them. So they're not new to me. The tracks that are new to me are basically the Tour stuff. It's always fun to see those. And the ones I do know feel different than the Tour. Because obviously in Tour, like, it controls differently. You can't run into walls. In some situations, that makes the courses worse. In the, what was it? In the last Wave 5, was it Rome? No, it was Athens. The Athens map. Another conceptually cool map, but and I think I talked about it. There's a bunch of pillars, and on Tour, you can't get stopped by the pillars because it would navigate you around them, because that's just how Tour's engine works. But in Mario Kart 8, you just run straight into them. But like other than that, even the Tour tracks are pretty fun. Oh, the grain texture looks really good on here. I like the colors of the map. Something I will say, I don't know if I ever mentioned this in one of my wave reviews. I actually think the color, I fucked that up so bad. The color choices in the Booster Course Pass is actually better than the base game. It's like the one thing I think is consistently better. Because a lot of the colors are kind of washed out in the base game. Basically, if they had this art style, but better. Oh, it's like shaking. How about that? If they had this art style, but like consistently like fantastic textures and models like the base game, I think this would ideally be the art direction I would want them to go with. It's more Mario-like, yeah. Did the boulders... Wait, what? All I saw was Water Wraith, and I tried reading that while driving, and I cannot do that. Pipe Frame is the best? Oh, I know. Okay, so in the Wii U version of Mario Kart, my go-to combo was Pipe Frame and Slick Tires. And then 8 came out, and they redid all the stats. And so Pipe Frame, Slick Tires was like a really bad combo. But then I think, what was it, Wave 4? It was like Wave 4 or Wave 3. Maybe it was in Wave 5. I think it was Wave 4. All the kart pieces, they updated all the stats, and Pipe Frame was good again. Which I'm glad they made Pipe Frame good again. Like, visually, Pipe Frame is my favorite card. Because it looks like the 64 one. This track genuinely looks good. Yeah, it does. My nitpicks for this one would be, like, visually speaking, would be pretty minor. Oh, what the? Excuse me. Okay, well, that... I didn't mean to do that, but that works. That sucked. Well, there we go. There goes my first. I fucked it up. Why didn't you try the shortcut? Oh, you mean like drifting through the center? I don't want to try. I'm just racing these tracks for the first time. The thing about Mario Kart 8 is that, so obviously I know how that track is on like Double Dash and Tour, but the engine is enough to change some of the shortcuts when it comes to Mario Kart 8. So when playing the Booster Course Pass, I like to familiarize myself with everything before I start trying shortcuts. Because this is my first time playing these tracks. Or Booster Course 6, rather. I kind of wish they did what CTR did and turned stats into driving styles while everything else was pure aesthetic. Yeah, I really like that about CTR. For anyone else who does not know, basically in Crash Team Racing, you can choose like whatever kart and character combo you want, and then you can choose what stats you want. There's, I think, 4 different stat combinations in Crash Team Racing. It's a cool feature because then you just play as whoever you want. You don't have to worry about like what your stats are going to be. I didn't even see what he was holding. Like how Funky Kong has his surfboard in his trick. Yeah, I'm sorry, this track was kind of bad. Yeah, I think it's a big mixed bag. I would say my biggest critique of it, just playing it right now, is I noticed that the bushes are like, they don't look so good. I think these are the bushes they've been using in all of them. The lighting's really nice. When you get towards the fountain, the bushes to the left and right, I noticed were not textured. Maybe because I'm just in a better mood or something. Like so far, this like obviously all the tracks are fun, and I want to make it clear that Wave 5, as much as I bitched about it, the tracks are fun. It's always fun to play Mario Kart. But I think this looks better than Wave 5 so far. I'll have to go through all these tracks a second time. That's unfortunate. This is just Mario Circuit if it got a makeover. I guess kind of. I've always liked Daisy Circuit. It's one of my favorite tracks from the Wii version. Toad's Factory would have been better. Oh yeah, they didn't bring back Toad's Factory, huh? I think if they were to bring back any course, obviously I don't think none of these tracks have anti-grav, huh? Or, I should rephrase that. None of these tracks have it so you can drive on walls or ceilings. If they were to put in the effort and make it like Mario Kart 8 where you could drive on the walls and ceilings, the track I would want to see come back the most is Wario Coliseum from GameCube. The one that was like 2 laps. That map would be fantastic with anti-grav. You could just go balls to the walls with that one. I had a lot of disagreements with your Wave 5 review, but I can't argue with the points. Looking forward to Wave 6 review. Oh, thanks, man, because of the objectivity. Cheers and ends to my favorite Mario Kart. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, and like I said, like, I'm a pretty nitpicky guy, but Mario Kart 8 is just such a good game. I mean, even if you're playing just, like, it could be, like, the worst course. They could, like, half-ass it even more than they're half-assing it in some of the other waves. And it would still be fun, because it's just fun to... It's fun to have an excuse to go back to Mario Kart 8. And even when they're not putting in like their like, A-game like top effort, it's just fun to play. When I review these waves, I'm not looking at the perspective, and I think this is where the biggest disagreement comes from me and some of the other people watching my videos, is that a lot of people are looking at these waves as like, basically, is it fun? If so, they did a good job. Whereas I'm looking at it from the perspective of like, Mario Kart 8 is just intrinsically fun. It's going to be fun no matter what. So I'm looking at it from like, how much effort did they put into the wave? And I think it's where a lot of people don't see eye to eye with a lot of things they say, which is fun. Because it is fun, and if none of the things that I mentioned in my review don't distract you, then more power to you. This is a cool course. I am really curious to see what they're going to do for Mario Kart 9, whenever that gets announced. I do wonder that if Mario Kart 8 didn't sell so well, would have Mario Kart 9 come out on the Switch. Because presumably the reason they even did the booster course to begin with is because Mario Kart 8, I think, is still the best-selling Switch game. And so people kept buying copies. They're like, well, we need to extend the life of this game. Like, why not? And so they made the booster course pass. Which I'm not against at all. What the fuck? That was weird. But I do wonder that if it didn't sell well, would they have instead put their focus on a new Mario Kart game? I will say, this track, or all the tracks so far, they're not quite on the quality of a base game, but there's nothing really egregious so far. There's some things in Wave 6, I was like, or sorry, Wave 5, where I was like, I cannot believe this is what they thought was okay. That guy just let me win. There was no way that was the top speed of that vehicle. Wii Nostalgia carried Wave 6. I did see that the final track was Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii, which I'm super hyped for. That track, at least from the preview, looks really good. I will say, it is curious that they chose that one over the Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road to be the final track. But I mean, either is a good final track. Because the Wii Rainbow Road and Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, I think, are the two best ones. I wanted DS Rainbow Road. Oh my gosh, that would have been... that would have been great with the anti-grav, too. That is one critique I think most people would agree with, is that there was a... Because obviously these are just straight ports from Tour. And because of that, none of these tracks have you driving on walls or ceilings. Which I think is the biggest disappointment, even more so than some of the presentation. Because, I mean, that's like, when you think Mario Kart 8, right, you think of anti-grav, like, it's on the front of the box. And it's cool. And there's when you implement that into your tracks, there's a lot of ways you can expand the ideas. It's like a sleeping wake. I've never seen that. I will say the textures in this one look a little flat. The creativity is on point though. This is a cool track. Looks alright for a tour track. Yeah, well, I mean, the colors are really good. The colors are good, the lighting engine's good. But when you go into, like this, for example, it's very low poly. I would say, visually, this is probably the worst looking track, which is saying a lot, because this track looks good compared to some of the other tracks in the other waves. And again, the art direction is really good in this one. It's better than Wave 2. A lot of this whole wave so far has been better than Wave 2. I will say, given these are tour tracks, the layout is actually really clear. For a lot of these tour tracks, when I played them for the first time, Mario Kart 8, a lot of turns kind of feel like they come out of nowhere. But these ones have been really easy to follow. I would still like it if the mini-map updated, but for this one, I don't think it's super necessary. Music's very good. Yeah, that is one thing that's been pretty consistent for the Booster Course Pass, is the music's all been really good. I mean, just the Mario Kart 8 in general, fantastic soundtrack. Actual grass texture's wild. I know, right? I will say Wave 2 is easily the worst one. I still think the worst one was Wave 1. Here, what do they have? Yeah, Wave 2 is actually pretty rough too, it looks like. I still think it's marginally better than Wave 1. I think 1 and 2 are the weakest. And then 3 is when they start getting their shit together. Rosalina's Ice World. I think this is the first time this is... I mean, obviously it's in Tour. I think every Mario Kart 7 track is in Tour. This is the first time it's come back. Oh, is it looking a bit flat. I absolutely love your Wave 5 review. Cannot wait to see how you love Wave 6. Oh, thanks, man. I am enjoying 6 a lot more than 5 so far. Again, Wave 5 is not a bad wave. It's just, well, bad relatively speaking, I guess I would say. It was still fun to play. Did they make this track wider? Oh, this is new. I didn't realize I needed a mushroom for that until it was too late. I just saw like a new path. I was like, oh. Was that shortcut in Tour? Because that definitely wasn't in the original. In a lot of the reason every Mario Kart 7 track is in Tour is because they were able to just port the models. It's suited to this version? Oh, interesting. It's really strange how they made it like a mushroom-only shortcut. You can't really tell that it is until you're already driving on it. Because right now, this is like, what am I driving on? Snow, right? And the shortcut was snow, but like I guess it was like thicker snow, so you had to use a mushroom. It was not super clear. Oh, I haven't been even using the half pipes yet. It's probably only fair to make sure they're not terrible. Oh, here we go. Right on cue. The blue shell right before the finish line. The half pipes suck, yeah. It's been pretty consistent through the whole booster course pass. Mario Kart 8's engine just wasn't made for half pipes. Oh, I see a difference in the snow now. Yeah, there is one, but it's really subtle. If you're racing for the first time, like, you're probably not gonna realize that you're gonna need a mushroom. Wish Shy Guy got toggles for a propeller or sniffet mask. Oh, that'd be cool. I think the SNES track from Wave 2 is the worst track in the game. Oh, the Mario circuit? Yeah. Oh, wow. This looks fantastic. This looks really good. I would say there's not much, like, the colors are kind of flat. There's this whole screen is like orange, but other than that, the texture work here is really good. If there was more variance in color in this would look fantastic. I mean, it already does look good. This looks really good. Oh, this remix is cool. This is a sick-ass remix. I love the guitar. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting how they did that. The walls here, like, you weren't able to drive on them in the Super Nintendo one. I mean, obviously, I guess it was 2D. It's interesting that they made the barricades like another shortcut. Oh my god, what the face? God damn, are you serious? This is very unfortunate. This is good though. Oh gosh, this is probably my favorite course in the wave so far. I want to try riding one of those walls for the shortcut. Slow down, yeah. That's cool. We're in a good place. Where first we got that horn for that blue shell that's inevitably going to come. What course is this? This is Bowser Castle 3 from Super Nintendo. Oh my god. God damn. Ugh. This is very unfortunate. Good thing computers are very bad. That's a tricky shortcut to take. I don't know how much time that shortcut would actually take you, given how hard it is. The one where you drive up the wall, because on the bottom path there's already a boost, like a booster pad. And then if you go on the wall, you have to fall down, which takes extra time. It's a cool idea for a shortcut, but I don't know if it'd actually save you time. Might be worth testing that out. Fall off Rainbow Road for the surprise, no japes. If I fall off, I fall off. I'm not gonna purposely do it though. Oh, it's a spectacle thing, probably. Oh, I see. We use Rainbow Road as anti-grav. All of it? That's kind of bizarre. Thoughts on Wave 6 so far? It's good. I mean, all the waves are fun. I would say, critically, I think this is better than Wave 5. This looks really good, by the way. This looks like a base 8 track. Yeah, this looks really good. They did a fantastic job on this. Alright, did they fuck up the half pipe? Let's find out. Hey, look, it works! A half pipe that works! Shit! God damn it! What the? That was really weird. It had the, like, the comet effect from, the Wii, except it didn't, like, transition out. Again, my only critique here would be, I wish they utilized the anti-grav better. Because a lot of these tracks is like, just turning the anti-grav on, but not having to drive on walls or ceilings. It seems like a missed opportunity. Almost like, why would you bother at that point? The remix is phenomenal. Yeah, all the music's been really good. The Bowser's Circuit 3, or Bowser's Castle 3, the one we just played. I think so far, I guess this is the last track, huh? I would say that's probably my favorite song from this wave. But that's only because like the remix is really good. Whereas like this song is just good, just inherently. After we've finished this course, we're going to go back through all of them on 200. Literally unplayable. Wait for what? They all use anti-grav for 75-degree angles. Yeah. Oh god, I can't read that play. Thoughts on Wave 6 so far? Oh wait, oh that's I already read that one, didn't I? That like what that went in really late. Cause you donated that like what 5 minutes ago at this point. Thanks for the donation, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you earlier. Oh god, oops. Cool. Love the Project Sushi donation gift. Thanks. So how is Wave 6 treating you so far? I like it. It's fun. I've played all the tracks now on 150. We're gonna go back through them all on 200. Six out of 10 Wave. I'd probably give it a higher ranking than that. I want to play again. I want to play these all on 200 before I like give a ranking, but this might be my favorite Wave so far. Who should we play as? Let's play as Diddy. That's fine. Right. Let's see here. That was Wave 5. Wave 4. Wave 4 is pretty good. Ignoring visuals, just completely ignoring visuals. Just going off track selection. I think Wave 6 might be the best, actually, even in that regard. Yeah, I think Wave 6 might be the best graphically and also just track layouts as well. Wave 4 might be better visually, actually. Waluigi Stadium looked really good. That being said, Bowser's Castle 3 also looks really good. No, I think Wave 6 might just be the best wave all around. Funky Kong. Thanks for the donation. Who's your favorite character from Wave 6? So who'd they add? They added Funky Kong, Diddy Kong, Pauline, Peachette. Is that it? Was it 4? I thought it was 5. Who am I forgetting? The Mii? Oh yeah, I heard they added new Miis. I should look at that before the stream's over. That's all of them? Okay, so if there's only 4 then, I would say my favorite addition is Funky Kong. Is Diddy Kong... Diddy looks really thin. What the... Is that just me? Diddy looks really thin. Like, it feels like they should take his model and, like, stretch it by, like, 10%, like, wide. Oh, gosh. I'm fucking up so bad. The jump from 150 to 200 is insane. IMO, I think 150 should be the 100, and then they should add another 150 that is between the speeds of the current 200 and the current 150. Because 50 to 100, not a huge jump. 100 to 150, not a huge jump. But then 150 to 200, it's a huge difference. Especially when you do not know the layout. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, on 200 this track is considerably less enjoyable. That water still looks good though. It's very rare for a booster course packs to have good looking water. Oops. God dang, I thought I could, like, hop on the jump. I'm, like, messing up, and I'm, like, still way in first. Imagine 999C. They have mods like that. It's insane. It's, like, literally unplayable. Wave 1 is kind of great on 200. Yeah, that's more of just the tracks are so simple in Wave 1. They should add a new funky mode to the box art now. I'm all for it. Unironically, this is such like it's such like a meme thing. But if they like had like some special promotion, Nintendo was like, "All right, Mario Kart 8 Special Edition," and like the only difference is the case says funky mode on it. I literally might blow $60 just for that case. Simple tracks make 200 great. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Solid Hawk. Long-time viewer. First time commenter. Love your content. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Solid Hawk, what makes a Mario Kart game good to play, and what makes it the one to rule them all compared to everything else? What makes it good to play? Accessibility is a huge thing. Obviously, I mean, if you're a long-time Mario Kart fan like I am, accessibility is not a huge thing. Like, if Mario Kart's not very accessible, like, it's like whatever. But I would say to have a good Mario Kart, it needs to be both accessible for, like, basically my mom needs to be able to pick it up and be able to play it. But at the same time, there needs to be a high skill ceiling so that way there's a meta and the pros can get good without feeling like they're held back. I would say, on that note, one of the issues I had with the Wii Mario Kart is that the skill ceiling was really low. They neutered a lot of elements so that would be easier for casual gamers. But by doing so, they made it harder to get good at. And so the whole meta of Mario Kart Wii is almost like the meta of Melee. The reason it even has a competitive scene is because the meta of Mario Kart Wii is like all about like breaking the game. And I think to have a good Mario Kart, you need to be... the skill ceiling needs to be high without having to break the game. And I think it's what something Mario Kart 8 does well. Because the 200cc mode... obviously, like, my mom couldn't play 200cc, it'd be too much. But, it's in the same game as, like, all the accessible stuff. And the 200cc adds another, like, element of skill. So you do need a break. And it feels like a different game, which I like. But yeah, I guess that would be my answer. Just it needs to accommodate for all skill levels. As for like what makes a Mario Kart better than them all, I guess replayability. But it's hard to know like which Mario Kart's going to be replayable until the next one is out, right? Because Mario Kart 7, when it came out, was probably the best Mario Kart to a lot of people. But then Mario Kart 8 came out, and now there's no reason to come back to 7. And as good as 8 is right now, especially like, there's 98, what is it, hold up, 48 times 2, 96 tracks, right? I think I did my math right? 96 tracks, that's insane, that is so much content. But who knows, Mario Kart 8 might come out, and it might just be basically Mario Kart 9 might come out. It might just be Mario Kart 8 again, and there might not be any reason to come back to this one. So I guess another element that would make a Mario Kart special is just the gimmick that defines the entry. Which is why it's upsetting that a lot of the booster course passes don't have the anti-grav. Because the gimmick for Mario Kart 8 is the anti-grav. Whereas like the gimmick for Mario Kart Double Dash was the two racers. And that's what makes it worth coming back to. Also, sorry, let me read the donations. I was racing. They should rename Funky Kong Mountain. What the track I was just playing. Yeah, where's Funky Kong's track? Try the DKM cut. I put the cut in the games channel. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm sorry. All right, Daisy Circuit 200. Mario Kart 9 needs either something like transforming tracks or a good single-player campaign. Yeah, those would be nice. I'm really curious what they're gonna do next because, like, that being said, before they did anti-gravity, I was kind of in the same boat. I was like, what could they possibly do next? And then they did anti-gravity, and I was like, that's such a great idea. So I'm always like, I'm really excited to see what they come up with for 9. What crazy thing they decide to do to set it apart from the others. So I completely fucked up the boost. I like the flutes in this remake, or the remix of the track. Help me, Funky Kong took my wife and kids. Dude, you need to get your wife and kids back. I mean, it might be a losing battle if Funky Kong took them, though. I mean, can't really compete. Honestly, I'm sorry, man. Your wife and kids might be in better hands. Funky Kong, perfect dad. Perfect role model. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that up! Oh, here comes the blue shell. Oh my. Nice green shell. I mean, like, unironically, what? Ugh. I'm just getting green shell left and right. That's embarrassing. God damn. Clutch. Oops. That got dry bones. On the mini-map, my bomb got dry bones. 200 Rainbow Road is madness. Oh. Well, I can't wait for that, because that's coming up soon. Oh, wait, maybe not soon. Is this... What track was this? Okay, and 5 tracks is coming up. Hey, Scream of Pain was funny. That's animal abuse. I'm gonna call up PETA right now. For people that say Toad's Factory is nothing like it, there's Bowser's Factory. Yeah, dude, where's Bowser's Factory? Okay, I'm gonna stop donating now. Love you, Psylocke. Thanks for donations. I really do appreciate it. Bowser has a factory? Well, he better. He should. He doesn't. I mean, he has to have a factory, right? Like, where are all those Mecha Koopas getting made? You go into Bowser's Castle, he's got like 100 Mecha Koopas all lined up. They're getting made somewhere. Whoa! This is a cool track. These, honestly, Wave 6, like, these are really cool tracks. As I run into the walls. Also, all the donations, I really appreciate it. I'll read it once I finish the race. It's very hard to play 200 and read chat simultaneously. Oh my gosh. Oh man, maybe I should have seen my fucking horn. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the light commentary. It's I'm focusing really hard. Mario Kart is evidently kind of a difficult game to talk over. Oh my gosh. How am I in first? I feel like if I was playing online right now, I'd just be dead last. gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's read all these donations. Again, thank you for the donations. Did you know that technically Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart 9? That is true. They'll probably ignore that. When they make Mario Kart 9, or I guess technically Mario Kart 10, they'll probably still call it Mario Kart 9. I'll explain to you on the Discord, 50 hard cap. Okay. Hi, Sock. Love your videos. Oh, thanks, man. I share your love of Job. Thoughts on Jackbox Party Pack 10 so far? It's rough. I really don't like seeing Jackbox like do poorly, but I think Pack 10 is it's hard to recommend for the retail of $35. I think the best games in Pack 10 are Dodo Re-Mi is fantastic. Like that game alone you can sell for like $20. But other than that, TKO 2 is kind of just like a whatever sequel. Pixie Tex is barely even a game. Hidden Notorious has a great concept, but it's not executed very well. And then what's the last game? Time Jinx. And Time Jinx, it's fine. It's Jackbox does trivia games really well, but it doesn't really do much to stand out. So Pack 10 was kind of a disappointment. It is unfortunate though, because Jackbox is like the one thing I look forward to every year. People are always like, oh, they shouldn't be an annual series. They should like take longer. But maybe it's selfish of me. I like that they're the annual series because like it gives me something to look forward to every year. They come out around October, and then when I visit my family and like around Christmas time, we all play the new Jackbox. But this year, I don't know. We'll probably play Dodo Re-Mi, but other than that, I can't. I'll probably just go back to other Jackboxes. Even, we had a house party at my place recently, and we were playing a new Jackbox. We were playing Time Jinx. And after we finished the game of Time Jinx, people were like, can we just play Trivia Mario Party 2? And I think there's a problem when, after finishing a new game, people just want to go back to the old one. Hi Solak, glad to see you're having fun with Wave 6. Oh, thanks for the donation. I am enjoying this wave a lot, I will say. It's good for my bottom line too. Wouldn't want Reddit to have another meltdown. When I did the Wave 5 review, Reddit, people hit me up, they're like, hey, do you know Reddit's like freaking out about your review right now? I was like, what? And they like linked me. And like, they were flipping the hell out. I don't understand why people care about my opinions on this thing so much. Like, if you disagree with me on anything, really, like, you're validated in that opinion. Like, I'm just some guy on the internet. If you like the wave or disagree with something I say, like, you don't need to seek validation. Like, you having that opinion is already valid. It's your opinion. You're valid to have that opinion. What did Reddit say? Oh, they were just... There's like, fuck this guy, oh, he's so toxic, he's always complaining. And they're all just like dogpiling. They're like, yeah, this guy's... He's been making shitty videos for a long time. They were bringing up my Pokemon video. This guy's like, yeah, he made a Pokemon video. It was so bad. And they're like referencing the Pokemon video I made like 10 years ago. And I'm just reading this and I'm like, that was 10 years ago. I don't even remember who I was 10 years ago. How do you get so mad at you hold hatred in your heart for someone over a YouTube video you watched 10 years ago? That's insane to me. I don't even remember what I ate 2 days ago. Let alone, like, I can't imagine being mad at someone over a video you saw 10 years ago. That's insane. You skipped Rosalina? Oh, my bad. Oh, we'll go back. We're playing a little out of order here. I really like this remix. This is a really nice rendition of this song. Okay, that shortcut is impossible to take on 200. I'm still not convinced that shortcut is even worth taking. It's like, it's too hard to, like, align yourself with the wall. And I feel like, unless you're playing, like, 50 or 100, it wouldn't be worth the time, because there's booster pads on the ground. So just having to, like, fall off the wall, I think would eat up too much time, make it not worth it. I should have not wasted. I don't know why I used that banana. That was a very foolish move. Oh, little tip of advice for you who do not know. Basically, in Mario Kart 8, the way the double items work is that if you have an item in one slot, you cannot get an item, that same item, in the other slot. So if you're in first place and you get a coin, it's actually better to hold on to that coin, because that means the next item you run into will not be a coin. There's an item box up there? Oh. That might be worth it. I feel like even then, like, you'd have to get lucky with the item for it to be worth it. We should have some Pac-Man themed courses in DLC. Oh, dude, I would dig that. For the DLC, they start bringing back the arcade tracks. Item box timers got reduced super hard. It's most non-existent now. Not a fan of it personally. Oh, you're talking about how in 8, like, they just, like, immediately respawn? I'm indifferent to it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I can see it both ways. I don't mind it, but I totally understand the argument. To be fair though, it's been like that since the original Wii U one. Unless they reduced it even more. I should have... That camera was really, really bad. I was noticing that on the first time I played this one too. On 200 though, that's really noticeable. Oof. Messed that one up. Oh, can you just say... Oh, he had a mushroom. I want to try taking that shortcut without a mushroom on 200. Yeah, the camera is so bad. Gosh dang. Oof. That's really rough. Let's try that shortcut on 200. That might be worth it. I guess if you're taking the turn, you could get the boost from your drift. I don't know if that's faster, actually. That was totally on me. I really wish that wall, like, was a... basically, the ramp, I wish it was a bit earlier, so that way, when you finish, you get the boost from your turn, you just go off the half-pipe. Oh my gosh. Green shells galore. Oh my... Like, no! Oh my... Well, there we go. Wasn't a whole lot I could do about that. It sucked. Well... 7th place, here we come. That sucks. Man got Mario Karted? Yeah, I know. You're telling me. F's in chat. Alright, let's try this Rainbow Road on 200, see how this is. You hate to see it? I hate to see it for sure. That was like one disaster after the other. It was just like, oh. Super F incoming. How do you think this wave holds up graphically compared to wave 4? It's hard to say. I think there's some tracks that look... So the tracks that look really good in this wave is this Rainbow Road and then the Bowser one. Other than that, I think wave 4 overall looks better. This wave looks good though. It's not like some of the other waves where it's like, it's almost like appalling what they thought was okay. I think overall this is a really good note to end it on. There's like 4 new characters, 8 tracks. They're all pretty competent. Not all of them are like quite on the level of Mario Kart 8, but they're still competent nonetheless. And they added a lot of little nice features like the music player. So even though yes, the quality of some of the Booster Course tracks are a bit lacking, it is really cool to have this really content-complete Mario Kart with 96 tracks. However many characters there are, is like, what, 40-something? And that's basically the bottom line. I'm critical about this kind of stuff because Mario Kart 8 is like one of my favorite games ever. It's my favorite Mario Kart. It's my favorite game on the Wii U. And so, while I would, yes, I would like them to put more effort into the Booster Course Pass. It's hard to be mad about 48 tracks for $25. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna be very... I'm a critical guy. I have no problem being critical even when it is the case. But I guess I'm saying this just to make it clear that I enjoy playing the Booster Course passes. Even at its worst, I think Booster Course has been very fun. I missed the double. This was not as rough as I thought it would be on 200, actually. I think the first tour track is actually harder on 200 than this one is. Oh, there goes the blue shell. Oh, wow, that could have not happened at a less opportune time. I'm still like 10 miles ahead though, so it doesn't matter. That wasn't that hard on 200. I didn't fall off, did I? What's up, Solidcock? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Have you played F-Zero GX? I have. It's really good. I've also played the arcade one where like the cabin like shifts left and right as you're driving. Completely unrelated, but what do you think about Mario Wonder since you did a review on every NSB game? It's good. I I actually have a poll on my Patreon right now. If you're a patron, by the way, you go check it out. You can vote for my next video. One of the videos you can vote for is Mario Wonder. But yeah, I enjoyed Mario Wonder. It's really fun. I don't have a lot to say about it because I feel like anything I say, like thousands of other people have already said. Because like everybody knows it's good, right? There's no secret it's a good game. I would say my only critiques and the only thing I could really bring to the table as far as like things other people haven't said yet is I think the multiplayer is... I think it's the weakest aspect of Mario Wonder. I think Mario Brothers Wii had better multiplayer. Because in Mario Wonder, the camera fixates to one player, and when you spread out, it doesn't zoom out. So Mario Wonder is a really, really good single-player game. But it's kind of rough on multiplayer. I wish they would have made it more like Mario Wii. Other than that, though, it's a fantastic game. But I mean, you didn't need me to say that. The multiplayer is definitely the worst part, yeah. I have not tried the online yet. I heard that was really good. Favorite wave? Here, let's take a look at the tracks one more time. Also, there's new Mii stuff, right? Are these all new? I never used a Mii. So I don't... These could basically be old, and I wouldn't know either way. Based off what people said, I'm assuming these are new, though. Ice cream suit? There I am, in my iconic ice cream suit. Should the booster course pass be considered as Mario Kart 9? Nah. It's still Mario Kart 8, or in quotations. There's no anti-grav really. But I'm sure there will be a Mario Kart 9 eventually. Alright, let's take a look at the tracks. Alright, here we go. Overall, the best wave. So, here, let me get quick thoughts on Wave 6 now that I played each track on 150 and 200. The Rome track is cool. It's not very playable on 200. I guess that could change over time just by getting better. But the routing is like too sporadic on 200. Like you have to know the track in advance. DK Mountain is DK Mountain. They didn't really change anything. I mean, again, these are all the tour versions, so if they didn't change anything in tour, then it's not gonna... I guess I shouldn't say that, because I guess they added a new shortcut in Rosalina's Ice World. Daisy Circuit. Piranha Plant Cove, that was a cool track. Madrid Drive was cool. Rosalina's Ice World, I think they could have done better. That one camera on that one turn was pretty bad. And visually, it looks a bit flat. Bowser's Castle 3 is... I'm very impressed how well they translated that track. The remix is really good. The metal guitar is fantastic. I think, honestly, Bowser's Castle 3 might be my favorite course in this wave. And then Rainbow Road's still just as good as it always was. But that being said, yeah, I think... It's a toss-up. I think it's between 4 and 6. Because 4, I really like Yoshi's Island. DK Summit's always been good. Riverside Park, they translated the Game Boy Advance track in a really interesting way. Bangkok Rush is alright. Mario Circuit, I like the DS1, so I'm a fan of that one. Waluigi Stadium, they translated really... The mud looks fantastic in that. That track looks really close to a base 8 track. And then Singapore Speedway, even though, like, all the models are really basic, that's a really fun track. So, between 6 and 4? You know, if it wasn't for Bowser Castle 3 and Rainbow Road, it wouldn't even be a competition. I'd say 4 is the better one. But Bowser Castle 3 and Rainbow Road are so good that it makes it pretty neck and neck. I'd say the best waves are 4 and 6. And then Wave 5 is rough. I would say what should have been my favorite course, Koopa Cape, I think they kind of dropped the ball on that one. And then Wave 1 is, you know, it's Wave 1, everybody knows. Wave 2, Wave 1 and Wave 2 are kind of like whatever. Wave 3 is alright, actually. Yeah, I would say the worst waves have been 1 and 2, and the best ones are 4 and 6. I do think they ended off on a really high note, though. So, like, random question, have you played the Earthbound games? Yeah, I played all 3 of them. I really enjoy them. Well, Mother 1's kind of rough. But Earthbound's really fun, and then Mother 3, I think, is... Mother 3, I think, has the best story in any game I've ever played. It's really good. And it does a really good job of immediately grabbing your attention. Like, the first hour of Mother 3, it's like... You're just like in the edge of your seat. It's so interesting. Wii Rainbow Road is better than 3DS Rainbow Road. Visually, yeah. Oh, visually... Oh, of course. Okay, now that... That's actually going to be fun to compare. Because when I reviewed 3DS Rainbow Road, I was like, it's just blue. People are like, it's not blue, it's a rainbow. But now that we have both, we should compare them. We'll start with Rainbow Road 3DS, and then we'll move to the Wii one. Wii or 3DS? I think, given the anti-grav, the 3DS one had potential of being better. But given the actual effort they put in, I think the Wii one is better. Oh, okay, this track actually, especially after playing the new Rainbow Road, this track looks worse than I remember. Like, oh my god. But yeah, we'll play this. We'll all keep in mind how this looks, because this is like really blue. Again, I got a lot of pushback on the blue commentary I was spitting on my Wave 3 review. But I still hold, this is way too blue. Not that that's inherently like a bad thing, but I mean, when you play Rainbow Road, you want it to be like a rainbow. And while every color is kind of here, it's like they had a rainbow and then they overlaid like a 50% opacity blue filter over it. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, the lighting on this is really bad. I thought maybe I was just in a good mood and I was just being generous to Wave 6, but like going back to this, I think they actually did step up their game for Wave 6. This moon especially looks really grab. Yeah, this is super blue. It's not just me, right? Again, I was getting so much pushback, but this is really blue. We'll see though. We'll go back to the Wii Rainbow Road in Wave 6, and we'll see how it is, how it compares. I find it too much transparent. Yeah, it is. That might be half of it. It might just seem blue because it's transparent. Okay, even the thumbnail looks more colorful. Overall thoughts on the last wave? It's good. I think they ended off on a good note. I still have the basic critiques, but it's fun. And I think they definitely tried a lot harder than some of the other waves. I guess this is actually kind of blue too. No, there's more color. This is definitely more vibrant than the other one. You know, this is way more vibrant than the 3DS Rainbow Road. Yeah, this is definitely more colorful. I would say the shader they have kind of makes it look blue in the distance. But, no, this is... No, I'm putting my foot down. The 3DS one is just blue. It's Blue Road. I'm like fucking this up really bad. Oh my gosh. Personally, I have a new favorite, SNES Bowser Castle 3. Yeah, me too. Also, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read your comment and race at the same time. It's such a great map in a remake. It feels like base 8 map more than anything they put out. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Also, I just fell off because I was trying to read. I should not. I'm doing like the #1 dirty deed. Texting and driving. Reading text. As I was reading your comment, I was like just holding left, hoping I wouldn't fall off because I wasn't looking at the screen. I like the glitter effect they have on the road here. I think that same effect's on the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. It looks good though. How many Rainbow Roads are in this game now? So they have the version from 8, they have the Super Nintendo version, the 64 version. Are there 5 Rainbow Roads in this game? Because it's 8, 64, Super Nintendo, Wii, and then 7. There's 5 Rainbow Roads in this game. I mean, I'm okay with that because I love Rainbow Road, but that's really silly. The ones missing are DS and Double Dash. That's unfortunate. I would say the one... I love Double Dash, but I would say if there was one to bring back, it would be DS. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Because the DS one, you can make good use of the anti-grav, the loop, and the corkscrew. Super Circuit. Oh yeah, Super Circuit's not in this game. Super Circuit actually has a really good Rainbow Road. The shortcut's really fun to take. They got the 4 I care about. Then the SNES one is here because seniority. Yeah. I actually thought they remade the Super Nintendo Rainbow Road really well. In fact, let's play now. It's been a hot minute. On that note, what's your favorite Rainbow Road? Either Wii or 7. I would say, given the versions in 8, it's Wii. But given off its original version in its original title, I think my favorite is 7. They did a great job with this version of Rainbow Road. Obviously, this is base Mario Kart 8, but this looks really good. You know, screw it. Let's just end this stream doing all the Rainbow Roads. I'll play all the Rainbow Roads and I'll call it a stream. Again, like I was saying earlier, if you are a patron, I have a poll up on so you can vote for my next video. So remember to do that if you have not. And one of the options on there is Mario Kart Wave 6. I got really lucky with that. No! What do you think of Booster Course 3? 3 is good. I think the good ones are 3, 4, and 6. 1 and 2, I mean, I think everybody's on the same page with 1 and 2. They're just kind of like whatever. The 4, 6 are really strong. I'm doing really bad. Oh my gosh. This is very unfortunate. Alright, we got this. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go too fast! I completely braked. Clutch win. This is a hard Rainbow Road for no reason. To be fair, the Rainbow Road in Super Nintendo is a very, like, if you play in the original Super Nintendo, it's so hard. That might be the hardest Rainbow Road ever, actually. Alright, then, what we got? Okay, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I think this should be 2 laps. Because I love this version of Rainbow Road, but it's over so fast. Especially on 200, it's like a minute and a half. Hello. Hey, welcome to stream. Can I race you? Yeah, I can open this up to online, I guess. That'd be kind of fun. My favorite part of this version of Rainbow Road is the city below. Looks so great. '64 feels more like a victory lap than actual course. Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Oh, that city looks so good. This is a magical course. Got flying choo-choo trains, fireworks. I think the worst version of Rainbow Road is actually is 8's version. But given the 8 versions as just comparing to what versions are in 8 and like how they appear in 8, that is. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I don't really care for Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road that much. Like, honestly, I think the remake of the Super Nintendo Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 8 is better than the 8's version. He stole my banana! I like 8's. Yeah, I might just be in the minority then. it feels underwhelming for the game that introduced anti-grav. Yeah, that's another thing too. Which real-life city track do you think would make the best Mario Kart city track? Just anything, regardless if it hasn't been done in Tour. Honestly, they got all the heavy hitters. I'm trying to think. I'm not in tune enough with, I guess. I'm just not culturally in tune enough to even give a suggestion. I think the ones they have are really good because they hit all the the obvious ones, right? Like they have London, they have Paris, they have San Francisco, right? Am I making that up? Am I making that up? No, they have Los Angeles. Oh wait, they don't have San Francisco. I guess San Fran then. If they don't have it, that would be the one I would say they should add. I even realized that wasn't here. Yeah, that would be my vote. The spooky tracks are always shafted. Yeah, the Luigi's Mansion from DS is pretty good. I like that one a lot. That never returned, did it? I mean, it was in Tour. But ignoring Tour, I think it was only in DS. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, no, it was in 7, wasn't it? It was in 7. Yo, Alex, quick thoughts on Pikmin 4's battle mode? You want me to spoil it? I'm gonna do a whole video on it. I guess if you want me to spoil it for you, I think it's a step down from 3's bingo battle. It's by no means bad, but my critique of it is that it doesn't really feel like a 2-player competitive mode. It just feels like you're doing a Dandori challenge simultaneously as someone else's. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it kind of feels like it defeats the purpose of a versus mode. The Pikmin can't fight each other in that one, so the competitive element is just not really present. I will say, okay, this turn right here, this is the worst turn. This is like, because if you're playing 200, you have to just hold your brakes the entire time after you get the boost. Because you do that loop, and then you get a boost no matter what, because you have to be drifting. And then you're going to fall off unless you're just holding the brakes the entire time. Yeah, that turn just doesn't work yet. What the? Oh my gosh. I feel like the new Rainbow Road, or the remake of Wii's Rainbow Road, is more vibrant in this one. The colors in this version of Rainbow Road feels really muted. Oh my gosh. Like the space station being gray, that's fine. I mean, it's a space station. But when you get on the actual Rainbow Road, it's... I don't know, it feels like it's like... somebody needs to plug all the outlets in. It's not on full power. Like somebody put Rainbow Road to dim mode. Like, oh man, that light's really bright. Can we turn that down, put that on dim? I'm trying to sleep here. Turns down the lights on Rainbow Road. I think this one is actually harder than Wii and 200, but that's mostly because of how badly designed this one is in comparison. Yeah. I do like how every road takes a different approach. Oh, you mean like every Rainbow Road? Yeah. No, that is something that's really cool about all the Rainbow Roads, especially in 8. Like, they made every version of Rainbow Road feel very distinct. Alright, which one have we not done yet? Did we just do all of them? I think we just did all 5. Alright, guys. We'll do a couple more tracks. And then we'll call the stream. What do you guys want to see? Hey, Solak, I remember you talking about how Wii's fans usually hate Double Dash. So I tested it out with my sister. Not even 5 minutes in, she was already asking to play Wii instead. I don't know. It's something... I mentioned it in the video because it's something very strange I noticed. I don't know why it is. But anytime I see people say they don't like Double Dash, they tend to be Wii fans. I don't know why. Toad Circuit. People are saying Toad Circuit? Oh wait, no, this is the same person who said Toad Circuit twice. Seen a lot of Toad. All the circuit tracks? How many circuit tracks are there in this game? Okay, there is 1, 2, 3. I guess that counts. 4. That's actually, wow. It's 48 tracks and there's only 4 circuit tracks. That's actually really impressive. Because what, DS had like 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually less circuit tracks than I thought there were. So what, there's 8 in total? That's actually not that many. Royal Raceway is a circuit track. Oh yeah, so I mean, I guess we should specify, what are we counting here? Are we counting it if it says circuit? Or are we counting it if it should qualify as a circuit track? Because if we're just counting what qualifies as a circuit track, I can do a recount. I think Mario Kart Stadium is definitely a circuit track, so that's 1. Mario Circuit's 2. 3. Neo Bowser's City could maybe classify as a circuit track. Hold up. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Hyrule Circuit, I almost feel like it shouldn't count as a circuit track, even though it's called Circuit. I'm gonna be generous and not count it. Music Park could maybe count as a circuit track, because you're just on a road the whole time. I guess no, you go to like Xylophone at one point. Yeah, I'll not count it. Royal Raceway is a circuit track, so what was that, 5? And then 6. 7. I almost want to count Tokyo Blur and Shroom Ridge as circuit tracks. 8, 9. 10 for Mario Circuit. 11. Should Moonview Highway count? No, I guess there's... maybe? 12. So I guess there's like 12 circuit tracks? If the track has the aesthetic of a go-kart track or a boring-ass racetrack as a circuit, yeah. So Shroom Ridge wouldn't count then? So I guess there's like 11 or something. It's actually not that many. Not gonna lie, actually circuit tracks are a bit... Wait, hold on. I actually like circuit tracks a bit. It just feels kind of nice to race on an actual track once in a while. Yeah, I agree. No, there's nothing wrong with them. I just... When the game is oversaturated with them, there's an issue. I think Mario Kart 8 does a fine job, though. I think there's a really good variety, especially now that all the DLC is out. Between the 96 tracks, there's a really good... Lots of variety. I'd say maybe 10, not counting Ridge or Blur. Yeah. Alright. Here we're gonna play one last track here. I'm gonna play Bowser's Castle 3 because I like it. And then we're gonna call it a stream. Rip Wario's Coliseum for not making it in. Oh, I know. That every Mario Kart, that is always my biggest request for a retro track, and it has not gotten in yet. It's only ever been in Double Dash. It's not even in Tour. Looking forward to Super Mario RPG next week. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so hyped for that game. They're putting it so they're doing a really good job. So I'm like, have I reviewed a remake or on my channel? I don't think I have. I'm probably more so than anyone you will ever meet. I am super critical of remakes or remasters. Basically, my philosophy is that if the remake does anything, any one thing worse than the original, then you fucked up. Like, there's like, because for Crash Remaster, for example, people liked it, sure, but they had when the Crash Remaster came out, I don't know if they updated it, but all the hitboxes were like pill-shaped, so you would like slide off platforms, and that's a really big deal of like a platforming game. And so and the thing is, like, the Crash Remaster came out like what, 20, 30 years after the original. It's and remakes just have the advantage of like it's being made on better hardware. You have the hindsight of how the original was received, what things didn't work, what things did work. Everything is in your favor. So if you do a remake and you fuck up in any area, I think it's pretty bad. I'm very critical of that kind of thing. That being said, Mario RPG, I am super impressed with like how it's coming out so far. It's super faithful. Everything is intentionally off-model to look more like how it looked on Super Nintendo. The soundtrack is really good. The visuals are great. I would say the only thing so far I even like kind of didn't like, this is super nitpicky, is the text boxes when characters talk. It looked a bit generic. But other than that, I'm really hyped for Mario RPG Remake. Looks like they're doing a really good job. Even if it's something minor? Yeah. As for the remake thing, yes. Because again, it's just like, here's the deal, right? Especially if you're making something from like the 64 era or older, everything is in your favor. You're making out better hardware. It's been 30 years. You have the hindsight of how the previous entry was received. You know what people like, what people didn't like. Games in general are easy to make. Like, everything is in your favor. So if any one thing is worse than the original, because I mean, let's really put this in perspective, right? You make a remake and something is worse than a game that came out on Nintendo 64, like that's like you fucked up at that point. Like you that's why I'm super critical of remakes. Because if you're remaking a game, you shouldn't, like, there's no reason for any of the elements to be worse than the original. How would you feel if Peach became the meta? I wouldn't really care too much. I'm not really part of the Mario Kart 8 competitive scene. I like playing Mario Kart 8. It's just a super fun game to play casually, play with friends or whatever. But as far as like the online scene, I'm not really a part of it. From what people are saying, it sounds like Diddy's the meta. This wave was fantastic. Yeah, Wave 6, I was impressed. Honestly, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. They did a really good job. I think they ended it on a really positive note. That being said, next video will either be a review of this, Mario Wonder, or Jackbox 10. Like I said, I have a poll on my Patreon, so if you're a patron, go vote on that. Otherwise, thanks for everyone for joining the stream. Thanks for jumping in, joining along as we explored all 8 new tracks. We finished all of Booster Course Pass. We've seen it all now. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.